swag when I serve. That white be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, polo.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 20-yard line.
This is Henry on second. His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. That's Joshua Williams making the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll throw, third and long. He's in trouble. He's not going to get away from this. They drop him at the 10. Jeffrey Simmons. And that brings up fourth now and 21. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Starts from the 44. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. To the house for Tennessee. Touchdown!
Complete to Carnell Tate.
Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some points every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force the punts and then cashing it in for 6 on their opening drive.
We do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's second down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Second down. Here's Lamar. And they're going to get there and bring him down. That's just inside the 10-yard line. Jermaine Johnson. And that's going to bring up third and very long. And they've got to get 20 or more. Here's Lamar. And that's going to force fourth down. Quite a ways to go.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And some crafty work on the return. Gets him all the way down inside the red zone.
The Titans take over first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. This play's a design run. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Look like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Ward now on third down. Completed to his running back. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown,
Nicholas
Tennessee.
Singleton. Number 5 for him this season. Here's Sly to try the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. It's a 14-0 game here early.
14. Ravens, nothing.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Lamar off to play fake. And he's taken down back at his own 8-yard line. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Brings up second down.
Trying again following the sack. Lamar. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Turning to Henry on third. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at fourth down. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock. Continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
And that one goes out of bounds. Didn't really challenge from midfield at all. They're going to mark it inside the 45-yard line. First down from the 42. Running from the pistol, Singleton. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Well, you've taught me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. After the penalty, just 4 yards to go here on second down. Ward setting up to throw. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! Kyle Manor, the second score that he has brought in this season. Here's Slide to try the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And this already a 21-point game here in the first.
Ravens nothing.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Ravens to the line now, 1st and 10. A design run, Jackson keeping it. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Out of the gun, Henry. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Alontae Taylor making the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Here's Jackson to throw. Cox, this is Lane. And give him the first down block. Great results. That snap goes for 17. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Throwing on second, Jackson. And this throw is going to be incomplete. 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
3rd and long for him here. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. That is good for a Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw, Jackson. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Simmons gets him again. And it's the second time that he's got in this game. His 6th sack of the season.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
Throwing on second, Jackson. Oh, they got it! Intercepted along the goal line! And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. There's a handoff to Singleton. Cuts it to the right sideline. They found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play. Almost always, that's going to be good for a first. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can you find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Titans have a first. To the air with Ward. The pressure's there, and they drop him back at his own 45. That is Trenton Simpson. And that will now make it 2nd and 20 to go.
It's 2nd down.
After the set, Ward. Downfield to DK. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and it gets him the first.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Buying some time right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hits his running back. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
21 yards. First down, Tennessee.
On the give, this is Singleton. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6, 2nd and 4 coming up.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
2nd down, here's Ward. And he's going to be stopped a few yards from the end zone, just a couple from what would have been 1st and goal.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Well, he is absolutely wide open, and his QB finds it. Touchdown, Titans. Teamer DK, number 5 for him this season. Slice point after is good. And that adds yet another to their lead.
Titans 28, Ravens nothing.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Bigsby with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Defense followed the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss.
He was brought down by
Working quickly here.
Johnson. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Singleton on the inside give. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! Nicholas Singleton. Make it 10 now on the year for him, Brock. That is his 2nd of this game. Slide tacks on the extra points. And they continue piling on this lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. This one's sent up for Lamar. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And the stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Finding inside, giving down to Singleton. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
That might not look like a lot, but that's some veteran stuff from the rookie runner right there. That kind of gain in the NFL, that's a win. May not be in high school, you may want to hit the big play, but those singles, they turn into doubles, and they matter at this level.
They stop it after about a 5-yard gain. That is good enough for a fresh set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy, a lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Keeping it on this 1st down read. And keeping his own read constant. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one, and he shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knocked down that runner.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
1st down, Tennessee.
Singleton on the carry, running right. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It goes as no gain on the 3rd down run, and now they face 4th down. You're going to have to explain this one to me. They are punting from inside the red zone. Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Henry to start the drive. Rob flat, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Run drawn up here for Lamar. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. I hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. Not wanting to go backwards. The issues this offense has been having, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Ward now. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. 1st down from the 42.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and
now
10
Jackson
at the 42-yard line.
And he can't hang on. The catch was there for him, Brock, but his hands took that one off, so the incompletion means it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Lamar back to throw. Sends this to the end zone. All the way to the end zone, and this is caught. Touchdown, Ravens. Jacoby Lane, the 2nd score that he has brought in this season. It is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The kick is good, and I believe this should stand, Brock. It looks like that flag appears to be on somebody who jumped early. Let's see. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Going to throw this one. Ward. He's going to try another deep one here. This is brought in at the 50. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. And even 50 yards on the play. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone on 1st. Finds Iomanner again. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Ward setting the pass. And he's not going to escape this one. They get to him for the sack on what is going to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Here's a design run. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well. That effort and that play, that was just about pride. Maybe some arrogance offensively to think you could just run it right at him through the end zone, but pride defensively to rise up and get that stop.
Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Intercepted.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. And this one is launched downfield. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Oh, the ball is loose again. And they recover. So after a very chaotic play and a couple of turnovers, they're set up somehow with a 1st down.
Intercepted. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because this has been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
And he's not going to get away from this. They stick him back at the 5. Oluwafemi Oladejo. And that's going to drive them back near their end zone for this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got Lane on the slant. And that's going to be good for a 1st down. They stare down 3rd and 18, and they come through with a big play.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard
Jackson throwing here. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. A good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
now 2nd down throw for Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
40. And a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. They're after him, and they're going to take him down way behind the line of scrimmage. And he's now 20 sacks in his career. Well, for more than a couple of 1st downs away, it is 2nd and quite a bit after that sack. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kevin Winston with the INT. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. Singleton's got it. He's headed right. Makes his move towards the sideline. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Tennessee.
In this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
Here's Ward. And this will wind up incomplete. So the failure to connect brings up 2nd down. Oh, Brock, he's had to wait and wait to even be targeted in this game. And he's going to have to keep waiting now to see that first catch.
You know who will not be waiting? The critics after this one. You've got to get your tight end involved. Find a way somehow to get him the ball. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. Here's Slide, trying to point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They add another to their lead.
Ravens 7.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 23-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. This one left for Lamar. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Of all the players out there, right, the coach on the field, the quarterback, well, he's got to know that play was dead in the water. At that point, just minimize the loss. Can't be tackled that far behind the line.
He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Titans are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.